story of Andrew Basiago is compelling. He's intelligent, articulate, he knows how to tell a story. But is it true?
No.
Well, some of it is.
Yaha!
The government did confiscate Tesla's files after his death in 1943. That's documented. Were some of his files kept secret? Probably. The FBI still has classified Tesla documents they won't release. We know the government has attempted remote viewing through time. Joe McMoneagle, one of the military's top remote viewers, claims he saw ancient civilizations on Mars. That was part of the official Stargate program. We also know the U.S. military and CIA have experimented on children. MKUltra did it. Multiple programs tested drugs, psychology, and worse on kids without consent. But that's where the provable facts end.
Now I hate this part.
The science doesn't work. Tesla's radiant energy was about wireless power transmission, not teleportation.
But he teleported Wolverine a bunch of times during that magic show.
You're talking about the movie The Prestige.
Right. And who played Tesla in that movie?
David Bowie.
Right. And who played Life on Mars?
David Bowie.
I rest my case.
Yes, scientists have teleported quantum states of particles, but teleporting a person, that would require more energy than an exploding star, even if they could figure out how to do it. Basiago says they just plug the machine into the wall. Now, I don't know of any wire that can carry that kind of juice.
Maybe some heavy-duty black market Romex. Don't tell the local 164.
Local 164?
Bergen County knows what I'm talking about.
Another problem. Every time we do a time travel story, they never mention that the Earth, the solar system, the galaxy, they're all constantly moving. If you time travel 5 seconds, you'll be in the middle of space. Nobody ever accounts for this.
Nobody except
Mike Madman Markham. He factored this into his calculations. That's why his time travel story is probably my favorite. Oh yeah, the terminology doesn't make sense. Vortal isn't a word. He combined vortex and portal because it sounds cool. And terms like quantum displacement and quantum holographic destabilization, these are just physics words strung together. They don't mean anything. The chronovisor is another red flag. You've got chrono, which means time, and you've got visor, which means vision. So this is a device that allows you to see through time.
The original idea for the chronovisor came from a Benedictine monk by the name of Pellegrino Ernetti.
He used to watch ancient Roman plays, the crucifixion of Christ, speeches by Mussolini.
Oof, that priest must have a weird Netflix feed.
Well, according to the legend, the chronovisor is hidden in the secret Vatican archives. I did a whole episode on this, and it's a lot of fun. Now, I didn't debunk the chronovisor, but I did prove Father Ernetti was lying. Then there are all the timeline problems. Basiago says Donald Rumsfeld ran the project from 1969 to 1972. But Rumsfeld was working on domestic policy then, nowhere near DARPA, and that's documented. The Art Bell confirmation seems stunning until you realize Art mentioned working at ITT Nutley in his 1998 autobiography, so it was public information. And Basiago's story has changed over the years. The year of his recruitment, the number of trips to Gettysburg, the number of children, the years of the Mars jumps, and all kinds of other dates. And speaking of Mars, that part of the story is a mess. In 2008, Andrew Basiago published The Discovery of Life on Mars.
There's a life on Mars.
That's enough Bowie for one show.
Never enough Bowie.
Anyway, he published a paper claiming to discover life on Mars by analyzing NASA photos. He said he saw humanoids, animals, and structures. But he never mentioned he'd been there himself. Why analyze blurry photos if you've walked on Mars? He only added the jump room story years later.
Oh, so he probably didn't blow up his and chill with Barry, huh?
Probably not. Like almost everyone who claims they were part of a secret space program, Basiago's story follows a pattern. They all say they were in multiple programs. They all fought aliens, traveled through time, then got sent back to their childhood bodies. And whenever someone challenges the details, there's always the same answer. Their memories were suppressed, but now they're slowly coming back. And these storytellers share something else. They turn their stories into income.
Why couldn't someone else talk about their experience in a secret space program?
As long as they don't talk about the stuff that I created based on my real my real IP here. It says I created a lot of the stuff. I created Darkfleet. Darkfleet didn't exist before I talked about it. Now all these people are popping up. I was on Darkfleet.
Paid speaking events, weekend seminars, podcast appearances, and of course, books.
There's always a book.
There's always a book. Yet millions of people believe these stories. Intelligent people. Why? Well, because time travel represents something we all desperately want. A second chance. We all have regrets, things we'd change if we could, mistakes we'd undo, words we'd take back, people we'd save. Time travel stories give us hope that somewhere, somehow, there's a loophole in the rules of the universe. I'd give anything for that loophole, to go back and fix my mistakes, to say goodbye to people I never got the chance to tell them I love them just one more time. But I can't. None of us can. And regret is a powerful emotion. But regrets are just memories. They live in the past. By focusing on the past, regrets rob you of the joy you could be feeling right now. Regrets can rob you of the joy you deserve to have in the future. You don't need to fix the past. Just accept it, learn from it, and let it go. Your second chance isn't in some secret government program. It's not hidden in a classified file or a stolen Tesla blueprint. Your second chance starts the second you stop looking backward and start looking forward. The time machine you're looking for, you're living it. It's called today. And unlike Andrew Basiago's story, yours is real.